Now next page. Tejas and Jyoti look carefully at the two devices shown to them by Mose. Then Mose is saying the primary storage device that you see here is RAM. As I told you earlier also that this single strip like memory is known as the primary memory or main memory, or we also call it as RAM. This is not RAM, we call it as RAM. The full form of RAM is random access and stands for memory. Random access memory. And second one is the secondary storage device. Then Moses is saying the secondary storage device that you see here is hard disk. Basically these are the another name that has been given to these type of devices. If it is the primary, then we also call it as RAM. If it is secondary, then we also call it as hard disk. The storage capacity of the hard disk is almost 1000 times compared to the RAM. हार्ड डिस्क का जो साइज है वो रैम से 1000 टाइम्स बड़ा होगा. एज यू कैन सी हेयर द डिफरेंस इन द साइजेस ऑफ दीज टू प्राइमरी मेमोरीज. Now please underline again, the concept block has come, therefore please underline the line. RAM is the primary storage device inside the computer where the information is stored temporarily for quick access by the CPU. Now in this line we got various information, like one is the another name for the primary storage device is RAM. Second is it is inside the computer, and third is it is used to store the temporary information. Temporary means if I'm working on a file, then it will be stored inside the primary, and if I'm not working on any file, then that means all those files are stored inside the secondary storage device. Means whenever we call any file, only then it will be present inside the primary, otherwise it will not be there. And third one is there is a quick access. As I told you, the different points regarding the primary storage device, like it is inside the computer. Second, it stores the information temporarily, and third, as it is near to the CPU, therefore we can quickly access the files inside the primary storage device. And last one is the example of primary storage device is RAM. RAM means random access memory. Next is hard disk. Hard disk is the secondary storage device which is again inside the computer. Always remember this thing, that if I am taking the example of secondary storage device, and if I have asked you that tell me the name of a storage device that is inside the computer, then you can write both these two names, RAM and hard disk. But if I have specified name the secondary storage device which is inside the computer, then it is the simple answer is hard disk. Second, it that can permanently store. Primary, it always used to store temporary information, rather secondary is used to store permanent information, and it is used to store a large amount of the information. Another difference between these two devices is that as the primary memory is very small, therefore the information is very less inside the primary. And if we are talking about the secondary storage device, as it is bigger than the primary memory, therefore it stores a large amount of information in it. And it is here we can quickly access the file, but here it takes time to access any file if it is stored in secondary storage device. Then Mose, I don't have any songs on my computer at home. I wish I could listen to music at home as well. Then Mose, you can transfer the songs from this computer to your computer at home using a pen drive or a CD. Here Mose is asking that he's having a computer and uh, uh, he's having a computer and he want to listen the music in his computer. So how could he transfer music from any other's computer to his computer? Then Moses giving the answer to him that you can transfer the songs, as you might have seen that some of the files we can transfer using our mobile phone, using various apps are there. For example, you can take the best app is for this time is WhatsApp. If I want to share my notes or the back exercise of this lesson, then what I'll do, I simply share it on WhatsApp. Right. Similarly, if I want if I'm having if I'm not having any internet connection, in that case how could I transfer the files? How could you take that file, how could you take that file or store that file inside your computer? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible using the secondary storage devices. And these devices are known as the external secondary storage devices. You might have heard the name of the pen drive. Most of these things, and this time, if I want to get any software, or I want to get the music or a kind of a movie, then I usually, you might have seen a pen drive in your father's or in your mother's laptop, in your or in their hands. You might have seen a pen drive. That pen drive is used for the external, is used as the external secondary storage device. Now, with the help of the pen drive, we can transfer any file from one computer to the another.